Now Armstrong. Outside Pierce. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it goes down 2 points. 20 points for him.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
And for Boston, they've got Jefferson, and it's Dawson in at the 5 spot. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Jeremic, rebounded by the Celtics. Out to the wing. Jefferson against Armstrong. Jefferson's shot is off.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
With the floater, and no good.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus, not good.
Pass to Welch. Over Pierce. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the second half. They're going to have to start tightening things up on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. Weber's checked in. And Chicago has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Now here's Jefferson over Armstrong. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jefferson's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Outside Pierce. Pass to Armstrong. Clock at 6. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he's not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
Outside Jefferson. Over to the left wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
They get the rebound. Carmichael. No good with the layup.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Chicago trails by 8. Here's Pierce. For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Jones checked in for Chicago. He hits the second from the line. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Weber, he's checked in for Jones. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Best, guarded by Weber. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Chicago grabs the miss. Carmichael's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Pierce.
How good is that pass? Certainly makes the offensive opportunity easy.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Count that bucket. Pierce has got 9 points. Boston leading by 3. Outside Jefferson. The pass to Best. Shoots over Weber. That one a little long. For Chicago, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's Pierce. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Boston shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Inside, Pierce with the steal. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, just a matter of he needs to be there a split second earlier. Not much room for error when you're setting a screen.
Atkins passes to Forbes. Here is Shaw. Pierce covering. From the high post. And Pierce pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Weber. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Weber's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Atkins. Keeps it alive. And Pierce pulls it down. Chicago trailing here. Dishes it to Weber. Back to Pierce for the lead. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. Neither side has relented a bit in this back and forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Chicago making some changes. Porter's checked in for Carmichael. Primetime comes in for Pierce. And it's Oliver in for Weber. On defense, the Bulls. Kicks it to Forbes. To halt the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. Then on Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Oliver. "13 feet away." Rebound, Boston. Here is Forbes. Adkins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ball stolen. Rebound by Armstrong. The Bulls shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Prime time, the pass to Oliver. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Porter with the steal. And here's Armstrong inside. Got a hand on it. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Porter at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Down low, the shot, got a piece of it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
First one falls for him. And Fredette drops them both. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. A look at Chicago. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And of course there's Boston, 9 games back.
And you know, for the Bulls, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
He kicks to Woolridge. Out left to the wing. Forbes the pass to Dawson. Misses from short range.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
To the inside. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Dawson. Pass to Fredette. And Forbes kicks to Woolridge. Pass to Forbes. Clock at 6. Nice D from Porter.
Gets it to very close range, but there was no way the defense going to back off and give him that layup.
Lets it go from 11. Fredette grabs the miss. Fredette's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Woolridge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that one drops for him. Primetime's got his second bucket of the night.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Outside, Jones. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here is Forbes. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Dawson, the pass to Strawberry. Dawson inside. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Primetime to the middle. Here's Jones. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Forbes. Here's Fredette. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Primetime. Outside, Jones. Pass to Porter. Over Fredette. And the call will go against Big Cat. That's his first foul. Pierce is checked in for Chicago. The Celtics making a switch here. Chicago calls timeout.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Armstrong's checked in for Jones. .157 left in the third. And again, no good by Chicago. Boston trails by 3. Now the pass to Best. Releases. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:42 left here in the third quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks to Woolridge. They need this one. And he's good on the 3-ball. Woolridge has got 4 points this quarter. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Inside. And Boston with the rebound. Fredette's got 8 rebounds in this game. Forbes the pass to Best. Up again.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
Kept alive. Tries again. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. 6 to shoot. Jeremic. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Pierce for 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Jefferson's checked in for the Celtics. Boston shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. To the paint. For the lead. Rejected by Pierce. In transition, here come the Bulls. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Porter. Second shot opportunity. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. He's got 22.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Best passes to Fredette. Now here is Woolridge. In the corner, it's Jefferson, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Three quarters of play in a close game here. It's Chicago up by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Boston trailing. Pass to Dawson. Here's Welch. Traps in the tray. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And for Boston, they've got Dawson, and it's Kennedy in at the power forward. Passes it to Carmichael. He doesn't hit that one. The pass to Welch. To the left side wing. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
One shot.
Armstrong with it. He kicks to Pierce. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Carmichael. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. That one, no good.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Connects from three-point range.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
Boston making a switch here. Dawson's checked in. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Welch. Pass to Dawson. Puts it up. And another basket for Boston.
Timeout.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Now I got it like they gave it to me, but I took it, they ain't give it to me. She really do, she really do it to me. God do it for me. Yeah, it really fit. It's a shoe-in for me. I started hooping for the Nike check. I play tennis for the Rolex. I be in Miami, never seen a beach. In the fountain blue when you saw me. She was got the I just came to get these fits up. Everywhere, I didn't get no pics up. You was there, you saw me get my Oh, you heard about it. Bloody gossip. I had to get it poppin'. I ain't had no running game, I ain't had no option. Now I really got it. I really do. I really got it. Ain't no secret to it. If I did it, then I had to do it.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Jeremic. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Boston. They've picked up 11 straight. And again, Boston with the triple.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Knocks it loose. Passes it to Dawson. From deep. Rebound by Armstrong. Armstrong's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it to Pierce. 4 on the clock. Rebound Boston.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
So it's Chicago now, following the 3-pointer by Boston. Here's Carmichael. Dawson with the rebound. Dawson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Pierce over to help. Welch. Pierce covering. Here's Welch. And it's Boston with another.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Jeremic. And the pass to Carmichael. And he makes that one.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Boston.
From deep 3-point range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Celtics passing it around. Welch. Pierce covering. Welch. That one's good from the corner. And the Celtics lead by 20.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Armstrong kicks to Pierce. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, we see the expensive vets bought out of their contracts. Often they sign for a cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a quality GM, because the rich can get richer.
Yes.
And it can tilt things toward the top teams. I don't mind it, Kevin. Part of the reason these players agree to a buyout in the first place is the opportunity to choose their next situation. It is within the rules, and therefore I have no problem with it.
I like it as well. Here's Welch. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The Bulls shooting just 34% from the floor. Jeremic to stop the run. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, tough for them to bounce back when he's shooting like this. He's been off all period.
Here's Welch. No good. Excellent D there from Pierce. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
From 13, it's rebounded by Jefferson.
Cannot believe he missed that. I'm sure he can't either.
I agree. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And Doris, last summer we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay. I've recorded that comment. A chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Here is Shaw. Pass to Forbes. Doris, last year the NBA signed a deal to broadcast G League games on the internet channel Twitch.
Well, you know Adam Silver is always looking at new methods for broadcasting this great league and the G League. And I think we live in an era of an increasingly digital world. The next generation views their platforms in non-traditional, non-linear fashion. So to me, this is really smart decision making.
I know you're a big Twitch watcher yourself. You subscribe, and like me, you love the G League.
I'm always twitching. Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Boston leading by 22. Here is Shaw. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Austin. Best. Jefferson.
Here's Jefferson. Over to the left wing. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Fredette gets the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And now the G League, Doris, growing roster of teams, introduced two-way contracts last season. Is it safe to call it an official minor league at this point, you think?
I'm just going to say that I thought this was one of the best changes to the NBA last season. And you look at certain players who went back and forth between the G League, and when they were up with the respective NBA team, they were a significant part of the rotation. Quinn Cook comes to mind. The NBA champion had a two-way player in Quinn Cook, who was a vital part of their G League and then becomes a vital part of their real-time success. To me, what a tremendous platform for player development, Kevin.
Yeah, the league has gotten it right with this. They get a hand on it.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
With the fadeaway. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Celtics leading by 16. And the turnover again by Boston. Jeremic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Best.
The guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
That's tipped. Jeremic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The Celtics making a switch here. Now a timeout called by Boston.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Boston leading by 8. Here's Best. Pass to Dawson. Outside Jefferson. Passes it to Kennedy. No good, unable to end this run.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Jeremic hits the three-point bomb. He has 35.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Weber against Jefferson. And the pass to Welch. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from the low block. Chicago trails by 5. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Oh, their communication on offense is working at every level now. These guys are really cohesive. What a run.
Here's Best after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Jefferson kicks to Dawson. Best passes to Dawson. Looking to get it going. It's tipped, poked away, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Bulls making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. Chicago has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Jeremic from 7. And it falls over the rim and in. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead.
Well, you see the excellent skill set. And this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
Pass to Kennedy. Welch, Pierce covering, and the kid picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Kennedy. Here's Welch. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 4. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for Chicago. .34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the left wing. He kicks it to Pierce. Latrey. It's good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And he's just putting the team on his back when he's needed most.
Don't you just love to see that confidence when taking these big shots?
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
They cannot afford to waste a single possession at this point.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Tipped away. Out to the right wing. Goes up on the wing. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
There's 10 seconds left in the game. Jeremic. Bullseye!
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that trade has been deadly.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.